Coast podcast, the most exclusive podcast in RGB. Today we got a special guest. We got La Elotera.
Wait, my left side is my good side. So could I sit? I think it's right there where you just sat. No, right here. Yeah. Wait, can you come check me, baby? Please, my love. Do I walk in? Is there a queue? What? What? Oh, it's because sometimes I do things like.
No, we like to do everything natural.
Well, I don't think any of them wanted to be behind the camera. Yeah.
Oh, they all want to be behind the camera?
Yeah. Okay. If that was okay. Sarah, can you check in the camera if I look at least normal?
Y'all can take that one.
Yeah,
So you guys were ready while you left us outside? Y'all were ready while y'all left us outside?
Well, we just stay ready so we don't have to get ready.
Okay, so it's Alex, Gabriel
G. Rose.
What do I call you? Lando? Giro? And Alex. Pat?
Where are you from, anyways?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh. What you doing out here in Palmview?
Well, I came to visit you. Like, I saw that, you're doing your little YouTube stuff, and I was like, that's so cute. And I mean, that's cute,
Yeah, so we've been doing this for what, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks already?
About 3 weeks.
Surprisingly.
And how is it? Can I ask?
Oh, yeah, it's fun as fuck. That's my homie. We get free elotes all the time. It's like the third time we get free elotes.
Or are you guys going to take a bite? Or
Try out the elote.
I don't care, but I'm
Does that have mayonnaise on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Me, I don't know the quality from the drive and all of that stuff. I don't know. I hope you guys like it, but I got y'all the next time. Yeah, I think we can eat an elote when it's later.
Where did this even start, the whole...
At home, when COVID hit. I'm saying too much, right? I already said it, I think, like 2 or 3.
So you basically were in a position where you had to do something, or you wanted to do something?
Yes. No, honestly, in a position where I had to do something.
Hell yeah. We're about to find out. They have hot Cheetos on them, right?
Yes, of course.
Man.
I don't really like elotes, but let's do it.
Then you get the pickle Rick. Oh, at the same time. At the same time. That's so in sync. That's cool.
I got 2
2 words. 2 words.
0 out of 10?
4.
9.5.
Capping. I think he's capping. I call capping.
9.5. I'm gonna have to save it. It's so good.
No, he's saying that for the camera, I think. I need to get you guys when it's good. Like, y'all need to go pick up on us all
My
day.
homie said it's a good 8.
No, it's really good. It's really good.
If you like cheese or like whatever other stuff, Have you guys looked at the menu or anything? Y'all just needed it.
So, what else?
I did my homework. That's not fair. I told you I was doing my homework.
You did
My
your
brother,
homework?
they did their homework. I was like, hey, we all gotta.
My homie did his homework.
So what's good?
I did. Well, not like that. But what else do y'all got on the menu? What else do you?
We do the pickle wrap fruit roll up. Remember when it was like a thing, like
a
2
pickle
years
wrap
ago?
with fruit roll up?
Yeah.
Frozen, right?
If you want it, I could do frozen. I do whatever you want me to do. If you're like, hey, I'll go in 3 hours because I want my pickle frozen, I'll be like, for sure. 7:05? Perfect. Cash at me. Let me know when you're outside. Really? Ask everybody. If there's anybody here from Elotera Cheetos,
Make sure y'all
lace them up.
send the cash app deposit needed first before she goes put the order in.
No, I don't need a deposit.
So this all started in COVID.
Yeah, 2020. Established 2020.
So what made you just let me do elotes? Like what inspired you to?
What gave you that? What?
That's a good question. I like your question. No, I'm just kidding. I prepared myself for this question because I feel like this is the question that. There was no other option. There was no other option. Look, check this out. Let me see how far back I could go without confusing anybody. I had already had a job. Like, I got an apartment, right? It was like my first big girl. Like, I got an apartment with the father of my kids, my baby daddy. And he had his jobs, but like it wasn't enough. Like, I feel like, everybody does their own thing, but you got to do for you too. Like, I remember just laying there and he would work and stuff, and I would be like, And what am I doing? Like, I went to school and I did this and I did that, and so why, like, what? Like, I should be making money somewhere, something.
And that's
And
good
I love
because
to
not
cook.
many girls,
Well,
you
yeah,
know, be thinking like
that's
that.
another thing that I think too. Like, there's well, I don't know, because we could go both ways. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, guys that make money are like, what I say? I'm saying like too much.
Like traditional.
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I think I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. I don't know who it was, but they told me, or I was watching something, and they're like, my mom instilled in me since I was young to look for a man with money. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's very Mexican. Like, you know, that's
saying.
us.
It's traditional. It's a Mexican culture.
But for some reason, I just felt like I needed to be something for myself.
I think if you can,
I wanted to leave something for my kids. Is the plan. The plan's not to get rich yourself. That's very selfish. You should want to get rich, expand, leave a legacy for your children, help people around you. You know what I mean? That's another reason why, like, when it was like a bunch of podcasts, I was like, yay. Because it's like, you should want to, like, when you're getting opportunities like this, you should do them. You should help other people. That's the way I saw it. I saw him doing his podcast, and I was like, bro, if I could sit there and edit a video and post it on YouTube, I would do it. And I'm like, but he's doing a podcast, and I love podcasts. I love podcasts.
What's your favorite? What are some of your favorite podcasts out there that you listen to? So I know there's a bunch out there.
No, but it's more like visual YouTube podcasts. It's nothing that I would recommend to an audience. Like, do you really want? Like, I think you should clip this because it's like the Call Her Daddy podcast, YouTube podcast, the Canceled podcast, and Mojo Logan Paul, obviously the Impulsive. Yeah, Impulsive podcast.
Those are dope though.
The Karina, like there's some twins. The one of them makes slime. Karina Garcia, I think, is one of them. Her and her sister, like, they do talk down videos. There's a lot of them though. Like, I'll go through a lot of them, documentary ones.
Anything random.
Yeah, any.
You get recommended and you're clicking that 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I found myself yesterday real late going. Yeah. But have you ever had to turn people away?
In what way?
Like, has anybody ever been rude and you're just like, no? Like,
oh yeah, like there's this one guy who he was outside and I took 15 minutes for his order. I don't know why. But his order took 15 minutes. And it was a big order. And I'm walking out and I see him like peeling off. But I knew who he was and I messaged everybody and I was like, hey, este vato me hizo esto. Like, dile que nunca jamás. Like, you know what I mean? And he did message me later or whatever, and I was like, no, like, you know what you did, like, come on.
But so you had already finished and you went outside and he's gone.
No, he came for his order. But I guess because there's some type of people that like want their order when they get there, which I understand. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes I'm not. Like, sometimes there's things that need to be cooked, or there's not this or that, or there's just certain, nooks and crannies, and quality over quantity.
Is it just you?
No. I have
you have a whole team?
Well, my family, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have a whole team.
Well, who's that?
I think there's a village behind everything. I have kids too, so there's that.
So who's part of your team right now? You say your sister?
Yeah, my little sister for sure. For the past 3 months, I think it's been us. But it's not like they've always been here.
Yeah.
Like, I was in.
And more or less, how much do your elotes go for the people out there that want to actually hit you up? More or less.
Well, the cheapest one,
you
like
got
the
deals?
pollo, elote.
You got deals or not? Combos.
That depends.
Promos.
Like, if we're on social media together and you make me if you make me laugh or something, I'll be like, take $5 off your next order. Like, you know what I mean? Or like, if you do something cool, like share a post that, like, or if I posted on something like this, right? And it's been like 4 hours and there's no shares. And then like 2 people share it, and then like 6 people share it. I'm like, oh, all right, these 6 people, y'all are getting $5 off your next order. What's good?
That's love.
Yeah, of course, always. And I do things like,
just order $5 and that's it.
Literally,
$5.
It is what you get, a pickle Rick or a foil or a small vaso. I have big envasos for $9. The most going off one, no, the layered one is the MJ. Oh yes, I have cornets. It's crazy cornets. You can add cornets. Whatever you want to do, I got you. They're like, without hot Cheetos, I'm like, for sure. Doesn't matter.
No marranada.
Well, I don't do maranadas, but I feel like my Tostitos, the purple bag and the green bag, You order that, and that's what you get. I mean, just the hot Cheetos are fine. It's powder. It's not full like in a marano. You know?
Yeah.
Did anybody see pictures?
I did.
I should have batched out. Me too. I mean, me too.
Shit. And what would you say is the most exciting part of that business that you have with the Elotera? Or like,
Well, everybody,
what are some
like
what are some experiences that you
I've
had throughout
experienced
the
everything
time?
from gifts to tears to hugs to money to boxes of corn to boxes of candy. You know, birthday gifts, piercings, things for my kids.
Your elote plug is?
My elote plug. I just go to the store.
Regular? Just regular HEB, that's where you purchase it?
There's, I mean, you can't always go to one place. Like sometimes there's no corn here, but I know to go. Yeah.
So
I mean, I've tried getting at like a produce factory, but they tax me hella.
Oh,
I pay like $36 for like one box, and they charge me like $99. And I was like, all right. I just made my money back again with the next day, but from where I usually buy.
So you don't go wholesale, you go by the singles.
Quality over quantity. No, quantity over quality. Well,
Quality over quantity.
quality over quantity, yeah.
Get it right, bro.
That's why y'all want, yeah, no, me. I'm all.
So what were your jobs looking before this?
Well, a month prior to me making elotes, I was working at a corn and pea factory in Minnesota.
So you're already making corn out there?
No, I was working in a factory. They make canned corn. So like,
so you were always involved with corn.
No, that's the thing. That's what I always say. Like, you know what's so cute about Elotera hot Cheetos? That I could literally sit here and say like a month prior. Because I remember being in Minnesota and being like, hey, like, I make this hot Cheeto corn, and when I go home, I'm not going to have money. COVID hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to have money, and like, I make this, well, my family says, I would tell them like that, my family says I make this really good corn. And they're like, let's go, Desiree, let's try it. And so I made it, and then they're like, hey, are you going to have corn again? And I was like, have corn again? What? For real? And they're like, yeah, like tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow? Okay. So like that. And then they was like, hey, hold on, you made this amount of money. Like, and then like my customers would tell me like, well, I had this one girl tell me like, hey, like you charge $5 for your corn, and like, why aren't you charging $6? And I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't want to change the price. So like, I never want to change the real me and the corn, you know? So I was like, what if I add things in the menu and I just charge y'all more? Yes, that's fine, Desiree. Whatever you want. Let's go. It just snowballed effect, and it was like a lot of love and support. And don't get me wrong, I've been doing this since 2020. It's already 2023. It's gonna be 3 years in September.
3 years.
Yeah. And at first it was gonna be like Desiree's hot Cheeto corn or something like that, or hot Cheeto corn. But I was like, ain't no way. Like, I do not want my name, first of all. I was like, you know what? I'm the Elotera, right? Like, that's what my occupation is, Elotera, right? Well, like something like that. It was literally like that. Like, I used to have a picture of the sticker that I first used to put on like something. And it was like Desiree's hot Cheeto corn or something like that. And I was like, I don't like this name. Yeah.
Before that, it used to be, her elote used to be so special, like she would only make it for the family.
Well, yeah, low key, but for a very long time, I only, like, look, there's this certain video that I saw on YouTube. There was these two people that are making corn on YouTube. They're making hot Cheeto corn. And I was watching them, and I was like, baby, are you watching this? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, do you think I can make that better? And he was like, I was like, oh, all right, bet. We went to the store later that day, came back, and then all I was forgetting was like the powdered cheese. That's all I literally forgot. But he told me, he was like, ain't no way. Like, you just made this. Like, no, you're kidding. But all right, I'm thinking whatever. Like 2 days later passed, he's like, his mom and his sister, and I think them were there, and he's like, hey, are you going to make your hot Cheeto corn? And I was like, no. I was watching YouTubers. They were my favorite vloggers, so I had already shown the girls this YouTube video. Yeah. And then he's over here like announcing that I made some good corn. And they're like, what? Like, you know what? Yeah, let's try it. And then they liked it, and they tasted and they liked it, and I was like, dude, ain't no way, like, you're capping. Like, I know my food is good, whatever I cook. I've always been in the kitchen, but
You're hyping it up too much.
yeah, that's what I thought. I still think till this day. I was even telling y'all right now, like,
Well, you know, I personally don't like corn that much, so I don't understand it. But you know,
I don't think I ever understood it either. I don't know. I just saw what they were doing and I was like, le falta algo. Like, le falta algo.
I don't like mayo, so
I could do it without meal.
yeah, but kind of fucked up. They already have mayo, right? If not, I would have fucked like 2 up right now.
You should have told me, but you didn't even do your homework.
I do. When I was in high school. Not anymore. So you say you're from Edinburgh. What's like one of the farthest deliveries that you've ever made and like the biggest
Like
order?
45 minutes, like over there to Military Road, like over there. Like
military.
when I got there, I was like, you know, like the person who told me to come over here. But I was like, nah, it's whatever, because in order to get delivery, you need to pay like $25 and over, and I'll go to where you're at any minute. Like you could order an MJ, but as long as you pay $25 for me to go and come back, we're good. You know what I mean? But some people will order like $35 or whatever, get their drive worthwhile. And yeah.
So you said $35, 45 minutes. That's the farthest.
Well, I mean, I fucked it then. I was like, that was the first and last time that I ever charged that price for that delivery. I was like, next time I come out here, it needs to be about $4 or $5. Like, I'm not gonna take the drive back and forth. That's
So
like
you
the whole hour
charge
too.
extra for delivery?
Because I make more money at home. You know what I mean? And
know you have to. I just didn't
it's
understand.
safer, the love, the support. Like I say, like I don't just give out corn. Like I'll buy clock charms and keychains and all these things. And when you come, like I'll give them to you. Are you waiting outside too long? Like I give you your stuff. You know, I had shirts before.
You got a lot the crock terms.
No, well, just the regular corn ones, and a bag of hot Cheetos and like Coca-Cola, because that's what I sell.
I've seen that shit before.
I have the pickle Rick, so I got like the little pickle Rick from, you know.
Hell yeah.
Let me shut up.
And since when was like the time that you realized? Do you like elotes yourself or no? Personally, do you eat them often or yeah no? You just
Oh no, yes, of course. I love corn.
you eat one every time you make them?
No, that's unhealthy. Well, first of all, I don't even make them like consistently enough to like be like. Oh,
Like corn balloon?
But even on my cell dates, no, I don't eat. Sometimes you don't even have enough, right? Sometimes we don't even have enough to eat for ourselves, so there's nothing. And sometimes there's more than enough. Like that.
What high school did you guys go from? Was you're from Edinburgh originally?
Yeah. So I went to EHS Edinburgh Bobcats for the 4 years of high school. But when I was a senior, like the last 6 months of school, I moved to Ed Couch, and I graduated from there.
Yeah, you still have family out there as far as sports?
Yeah, Ed Couch is cute though. Like, I loved it.
Any sports?
No. I mean, I have always done stuff for myself, like exercise. I love football. You know, my kids. I love baseball. Like, I know the concepts of sports. I know that.
You're a Cowboys fan?
Yes. But my house is divided. Cowboys and the Chiefs. So, and I look at other teams too, like the Buccaneers and the 49ers. I was watching them hard this season. I was like, well, like, I have my team, but I'm not. I don't know how to explain it.
Me too. That's how I am in basketball. I just watch every game, every team.
I watch what's on. Like if it's on, it's because I know it's because it's important, and I'm like, what is everybody watching?
I just go for the winning team, like whichever's winning. That's who I'm going for.
Well, yeah, I love the winning team. Whoever wins, regardless, I'm happy for them. Chiefs are
Chiefs.
The niggas that chief.
So, tell us a little more about your background. Like, how was life growing up? Like,
I had a
mom and dad were around?
Yes.
Both.
Well, my dad on and off because parents. This is not normal, but you know, dads, they do whatever they do, you know, besides working. And my mom always worked, had everything for us. I could never complain. I didn't have nothing. I never knew what it was for like your light to get shut off or to be evicted or to. Like my mom always, she lived paycheck to paycheck, but she had us. Like I can't complain, but I do feel like she suffered like mental health issues when she was younger, and I grew up, so I was very just sad as a person, even though my life was fine.
Not knowing why, just
Yeah, that's just the way that I am. Like the dopamine in my brain, or whatever the whatever it is that leaks more in your brain that makes you sad. Like I think that's what it was for me, because I feel like that I would go through my stuff like internally, like by myself. And it wasn't like that at all. Like I'm loved. I'm the oldest daughter. I'm like my family has me up
How old
here.
are you?
I'm 24.
Kobe.
Mm-hmm. I turned 24 in October.
24 were twins.
That's when's your birthday?
I don't remember. I spent April 5th.
Yeah.
Almost close to 420.
Oh yes, we're
And
twins.
do you just sell from home, or have
Yeah.
you ever done events? Have you ever
Well,
done
I've
events,
like, I know there's marketplaces and things that I should be
or you
doing and
never
going to.
really-
Yeah, because I work from home. Like I'm the Elotera Cheetos, but like I ain't all this bad bougie market. Like when I came back from working in Minnesota, the reason why I came back is because I got a vehicle. But
It's cold out there, right?
at the no, it was like this, like during that time.
It
didn't
gets
really
cold
snow or
in
anything.
Minnesota.
It does though, because like we
Cold
tried
in
going to the lake and stuff in
Minnesota.
the water, and the water was freezing.
Yeah.
Hell no, we didn't get in that water.
I couldn't go there. I'm so used to the Texas weather.
You'll be fine.
I
I don't know. I don't know if it was like a mind over matter. I like to do things like that. Like I don't care if the water's cold. Let's go. You know.
Let go.
Maybe
Like I'm just gonna dip my toes in the water though. Like I'm not gonna get in and swim with you. I'll just dip my toes.
Was there anything that you struggled with growing up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe just like school and grades. You know what I mean? My behavior. Me.
So how were you in high school? Your grades were like.
No, I struggled in high school. Like I didn't graduate till I was a senior. Like today was last minute to graduate. Like I barely even graduated. You know what I mean? Like
You said
I
you
was
graduated till you like.
I had my son when I was 16. My son's 7 now.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So I knew that I had to do everything that
So you had your son what?
like
Sophomore year?
I was pregnant sophomore year, and I had him the
Senior year.
August of August of junior year. It's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, right?
Oh yeah. I don't know why it says senior.
Okay.
Junior.
So I was pregnant my sophomore
2
year.
years passed.
I got pregnant my sophomore year, and I had my son at the beginning of the year of junior year. So I didn't go to school the first 6 weeks. I had my son on the first day of school.
So how was that like? Like,
To be a mom,
I'm sure a lot of women
it was
know
hard.
because 16 and
It
pregnant.
was hard. Yeah, like I
show?
think there's people that sit there and it's like it's beautiful and you love this and you love that, and like no. I was sad. I don't know. Like I said, I always dealt with like stuff internally, and I just like I would see people and I'd be like, man, like I would be pretty and pregnant. Like I know I got a lot of compliments. People love me and I loved it too. But like I had 2 kids, my son and my daughter, and I won't have like I can't.
I know that must
Like
be
I
hard.
think it scared me more than it helped me be, because I really had to do for me and my kids. Or well, I always have done, because I feel like people have, like my parents, family, the father to my children, they had expectations of me
Yeah,
to be a mom,
because nobody's
a
ready
girl.
for it.
Yeah,
even,
no.
Even you could
You
be.
gotta graduate. You gotta do this. You gotta get a car. You gotta have a job. You gotta go to college. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. And I mean, here I am, still doing it. Still doing it.
Yeah, it must be crazy because I know that there's this word, I can't think of it right now, but whenever you barely have your child and you have that depression that hits
The baby,
postpartum,
postpartum depression.
and then going to school.
See, and at the time, I wouldn't say that, I still thought that mental health wasn't regulated enough to like, I didn't know that I had postpartum depression. So I had my daughter, and I had my daughter at 19. They're 4 years apart. My daughter's 4. She just turned 4 the other day, remember? What was I texting? Oh, 16. Thanks. My daughter's birthday was on the 23rd. That's why I couldn't come on Monday. She just turned 4.
Pat.
Yeah, I was texting him on Messenger. Because we were going to do Monday, and then I was like, oh, I can't. It's my daughter's birthday. I don't even know what I'm doing, making plans tomorrow. I got to go take Peter Piper, all this stuff, school, whatever. And, yeah. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, the postpartum depression, I didn't think mental health was like so regulated. So I didn't, but when I had my daughter, I was like, oh, like my hair was falling out in the shower, and I was like, oh fuck, like this is real, like it's like, and it's okay, it's normal, and it's okay to not like your pregnancy, and it's okay to not want to be pregnant again, and it's okay to not, you know. So I was fine. Now I'm fine. I mean, now I'm fine. But I think it really like, I'm like, I don't want kids. Like, buy me a monkey or a parrot or like, a dog. But like, and I love my kids. Like, I even have a stepson. My baby daddy has another son. So, like, and my sister-in-law has nephews and nieces, and I can't wait till my sister makes me an aunt. And I love kids. It's just, and I'm the best. Yeah, like I'm cool. I watch the kids. I'm a babysitter too. You know what I mean? But no, yeah.
Yeah.
Scarred for moment in time. I don't know. Learn from it, grow from it. I love my kids, so I don't regret it. Like I would do it all over again.
So
it was beautiful.
How many kids do you have?
Two.
2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Boy and girl, or girl?
Boy and a girl. Ricky and Amaya.
And the girl's the
baby, the 4-year-old.
younger
The
one?
one that just turned 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky's junior.
Third.
The third.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
When
Mm-hmm.
so I really like your energy.
I know. No, you guys are super cool too. Like y'all are awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I also
I was
felt
a
like
little
it was gonna be
intimidated
good
at
coming.
first. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know why. Just a little
Really?
bit.
Well, we got scared too, but at the same time, I look at it like this: like y'all are doing something, and I could come on here and be like, "Hey, I'm Elotera, watch them."
We're definitely
And y'all
gonna
are
have
gonna
you.
continue to do this, and people could look back on this, and I'm here. Like I y'all did this for me, and I did that for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I know for a
It's
fact
good.
we're gonna look back.
I appreciate what y'all are doing, basically, and I was like, hey, if there's any way that I could truly show my support is if I have something and I could give the opportunity, I'm gonna be there.
No, we appreciate you coming on here for it.
And it's like fun, and
It's
it's
an
like
honor.
I said, I love podcasts, and I was like, bro, if I can go at this video, like,
Viral.
what if we all make it right one day, and then we're like that, like
No,
we're
no,
back
no.
on the podcast.
No.
You know what I mean?
Now what if? Now what if?
Well, you know
When we
what?
do.
When you are, when you do, when I do, when we all do, when we're back here again, we're gonna be like, bro, like thank you, like we knew this was, I don't know,
You remember when I was intimidated by you?
never that. I would
So
hope not to.
what are 3 words that you would describe yourself? And why? Other than Elotera.
That's a good question that I didn't think of. Other than those, that I'm a mom first, right? So mom is the one word.
Need 3 words.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
Need 3 words. She's too much.
I would think I'm a mom. I'm positive, and I'm very either kind or caring.
But why
Whichever
would you
one.
say you're a mom? Elaborate. No, just
Because if it wasn't for my kids, I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be where I
joking.
am. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they say that your kids save you?
Yeah.
My kids really saved
No,
me.
they do.
My kids really.
I have a son
God
too,
bless
and
you. Yeah.
like you see yourself in them.
And
when
then
they're
you want
growing
them to
up-
be better. Like, you're like, how, if I'm this good, how can I not leave them with something better and then be better? Like, there ain't no
Exactly.
way.
So you try
Like,
to
that's
go.
how perfect you think the world is when you have kids. Like, that's how you love your kids. You know?
Teach them what you know.
Yeah.
And more. Teach them what you weren't taught. I don't know. Figure it out. I wing it. I take it day by day. I'm not perfect. I go through my stuff too.
You learn the same as how you
Like it takes a village to raise your kids. My kids are right now with my brother at the skate park. They're going to my mom's after all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like they go with their grandma. And
So they're kind of like contributing their part to making this
yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Everybody has always been super supportive. I've never, like, of course you deal with mean stuff or actual problems. Like, one time there was a fly in the nachos, but they didn't like post or nothing or tell me anything. They're like they knew that when I was walking it flew in, and they're like, Des.
Protein, pa?
They're like, Des, and I was like, dude, give me that. And I just went and I was like, a fly hit the nachos when I was walking. Like I needed, because if I'm outside making an order, somebody's inside making another order or working on this or working on that. I go inside and I'm texting somebody for this and that and asking them, can you make me this? Can you make me that? And they're like, can you do it? And I'm like, yes, like, let's go, you know, like, and it's a whole thing, but I think it's fun every time. When you love what you do, you find a passion.
Yeah, for sure.
It makes it easier. Just the way it's easy
So
for you guys to
mom,
be
positive, and
caring, loving,
Yeah.
compassionate.
Would you say that you're outgoing and stuff?
I'm here with you. What do you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10. 3.
10.
Me, 3.
3.5, like an eighth.
I take that though, because I understand. I mean, I understand.
7.
You're not everybody's cup
She
of tea.
seems, you know, you seem like the person
Very
that,
genuine. I know.
like that is not.
Thank you.
There you go. That's good. I think you're the type of person that like will not know how to swim, but will jump in that water and.
I do know how to swim, though. But I'm not dumb like that either.
What I'm
Like
trying
I
to say,
wouldn't.
no, I'm not saying that you don't know how to swim.
No.
But what I'm trying to say is, like,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
you'll jump
but
in the water and you're gonna figure out a way to get to the other side. Or, like you're
like
gonna
when
figure
you
out how to
hit rock
swim.
bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. So you figure it out. Like yes, by all means, I agree with what you say.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I wouldn't put myself ever at risk or like in situations to like really be.
Rock bottom.
I don't know. She's not wrong.
Would you skydive?
Yes.
I want to
swim with
skydive.
sharks. You know,
Has anybody ever hit a lick on you on Elote?
not hit a lick, but there's people who didn't pay for their order.
Like that's a lick.
Yeah.
They hit a lick on you.
You're gonna hit a lick on me, bro. I know y'all are gonna go and mess around, and then y'all are gonna be like, "What's your cash app?" I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
Can you tell us about that story?
What story?
When you got robbed?
When they didn't pay?
Yeah, it was just like a busy day. I had like 33 orders. We were all running with our like chickens with our heads cut off, and she asked for my cash app, and I never replied to her. And then when I did reply to her, she never sent money. But it was only $8, so like why do I even? Like I'm glad she enjoyed the Elotera. I love her. She's came back, and she's never.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you're dealing with so much business.
I love everybody. Like I see everything. Like don't get me wrong, I peep every little shit. Like I don't play with me. You know what I mean?
You don't charge her $1 extra every time she comes?
No.
I'll be like trying to get the money back.
Never that. $8? Are you serious? I'll give her more elotes for free.
I wipe my ass with the $8 cases.
You know what I mean? I don't wipe my ass with $8. I take my money very serious. But like I'll give that to you double in
$1?
I love you.
A coin?
No, $8. $20.
A penny?
Like I would, but I wouldn't say that. No, I would not wipe my ass with $8.
No. That's a good question.
But
That's a good question.
I think everybody wipes their ass with $8. Personally, you wipe your ass with $8.
I wouldn't even wipe. No, not me.
Well, I wouldn't do it, but you do it. Like, don't lie, you tip. Do you tip? I tip.
You don't know where those dollars
$24,
have
$6,
been.
$8, $12.
I'm sure those dollars have been in the ass crack of a stripper one of these days.
Well, no, money
Or
is very
maybe
dirty.
Maybe I want to wipe my ass with $1 that's been in a stripper's ass. Maybe.
I wouldn't make a stripper feel like a stripper. I'll be like, here's all your money.
Yeah.
Have you gone to
Maybe they wash their money afterwards.
You enjoyed it?
It's fun. I feel like the energy is me.
That's a
like
good
the girls
question.
who are dancing are.
Because a lot of people never been to a strip club. And then they go and...
But I'm already 24. Come on. It was just this past year, like 2 years ago.
I had a story.
Over 21 for sure.
That story from the strip club?
Come on, say it. I feel like I've been talking a lot. I want to hear.
So I took an ex one time, right, to a strip club.
Okay.
And then like I made the, I got her a lap dance, and then I got her another one, but I don't think she noticed that I gave them to her, like the dances, like I paid for them.
Of course,
right?
Money, yes.
And then like she just kept looking, and like like the girls, I guess, like like, damn, these bitches are fucking with me or something, like why she just do a dance with me? But this is her first time that she ever been to a strip club.
Well, I prepared myself for the moment that I needed. Like I knew that I was gonna be walking into a room full with naked bad bitches.
Yeah, so then she.
But I love that. Like, hey, go off, bro. I'm here for the support. Like,
Yeah, that's her job. But she scopes out one that she wants, right? She
I feel
keeps
like her
clicking,
life
she
is very
keeps looking,
glamorous.
right? She keeps looking at the bitch, like dancing on the pole. She's like, oh, that bitch. I guess she was like, I'm like, damn, like I think she really liked these dances.
Mhm.
And then she gets the girl, she comes down, and then she talks to her, and then like, I guess the girl asks her like, "Do you want a private dance?" And then she goes, and then she comes back, and then the girl comes, and she's like, "Yo, like she didn't pay me. Like you gotta pay up." And then she was there like all fucking mad. I'm like, dude, what? Like, what were you
Oh,
expecting
you
to
thought
do
that she
over
was
there?
free.
What did you think was gonna go down there? I think she thought that these women were infatuated by her.
Wow. Well, that would be like the moment to live in.
You thought it was a free drink like at the club?
Yeah.
Hell nah.
So
Someone had to pay for that shit.
I think we kind of like fought after that.
You have any homegirls that work at the strip club?
No, I mean I know people. Like well, of course, I know a lot of people. So there's people that have eaten my elotes and stuff. You know,
At the strip club.
not the. Come on, let's be for real.
Outside of the strip club.
When they're not working, I mean, when they're not working,
Hey, you know they sell elotes outside the strip club?
that would be fun.
They do.
I should go.
Outside of Jags, this old lady, she sells elotes. But like,
Oh, I wouldn't steal that lady's grind though.
Well, I think we might have a
Enough.
event
Oh,
at a strip club, so maybe you can go and sell your elotes there.
that's. It's because like I hate to mix work and fun. I mean, I hate to mix work and fun.
Because you're the type that's there looking like, yo quiero emborrachar.
Nah, I could actually work. You know what? Yeah, I should work. Like selling elotes in the strip club. That'd be cool. Outside of the strip club, you're gonna have an event when? You said.
We don't know yet. We were supposed to do it this month, but you know we're in the works
Yeah.
of getting it.
Yes. I can
Yeah, we
tell.
have a whole bunch of artists on there.
Yeah, I saw the lineup. I did my homework. I'm telling you.
You did your homework.
Mhm.
I don't really have social media, so it was kind of hard for me to do homework.
Mhm.
But I got some questions.
I mean, it's just Facebook.
I don't
But I
have
really
Facebook.
go off. I didn't do his homework. You need to get mad at Pat, right, for not doing his homework. Do you have Facebook?
Nah, I don't have Facebook.
Sorry. I mean, I do post my stuff though. Like I have my TikTok and all of that. Like people tell me, like, "Hey, you come out on my For You page," and I'm like,
Are you on Yellow Pages?
"What? No, I don't even know what that is."
The phone book?
Enlighten me.
You're
Yeah,
not on the
that's
phone
all.
book? No,
I-
I'm just joking.
Me, my number's actually like 6, 7 years old, and it's under my name, and I think it would be in
The Yellow book, the Yellow Pages.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not saying it is. No
But
promises.
it could be.
Could be. Yeah.
Who would you say are your biggest influences in life, like inspiration? Like right now, who you're looking at?
Obviously, my mom. I feel like everybody would say, "Yeah,
Mom.
yeah, I love my mom, my kids, my brothers and sisters." I feel like we all grew up close and loving, and like I don't know.
Does mom make elotes too?
No, mom buys elotes. She loves my elotes. Mom's the best. Mom will do anything for me.
Moms are amazing.
Mhm. I love my mom. She's me. If she would be here,
What's the best meal that mom makes?
her
That you love?
caldo.
Her caldo?
Her caldo for sure. I think her caldo de pollo. My mommy. Her pozole. Her tamales. Everything she does, she makes with love.
Yeah.
And she's so pretty. I mean, she's so pretty. I love her. She looks just like me. Just güerita. And
She's more light skinned.
more olive like my sister. I'd
Yeah,
say.
look alike.
Me and her, my brothers, we look a lot alike too.
I looked at her. Is it her?
Yes, my little sister. I think we
Oh,
look the
y'all
same.
look
We're
more
just the
alike,
same.
so.
We got the forces and the fit and the jacket and the hair and like we're on the same vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my mom, my kids, influences in life.
So I did see something. First off, I want to say like, the father of your kids.
Mhm.
Mm,
Me, we don't really have to touch on that, right?
no,
Not too much.
no,
Yeah.
you don't. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
I don't think I'm ready. I don't
Okay.
want to cry. I
No,
don't
yeah,
wanna
yeah. I don't want to.
podcast.
I don't want to talk about nothing.
I mean,
but-
we could most definitely we could cut the camera later, and I'll be like, dude,
Okay, okay, yeah,
This
yeah.
and
That's
this,
cool.
you know?
Yeah, I respect that. That's cool. No, yeah, because
just because like I respect him and love him so much, and his memory means a lot to me. It's gonna take me a long way.
Yeah.
So-
What challenges do you go through as a single mother? Like, is it hard? Or you got well. Obviously, you kind of touched up on it right now, saying that you got a support system. You got a good support system.
I
You
feel
got your
like the reason why
family.
I'm okay is because my support system is very strong. Like my faith and my support system, not only with my family and, you know, my kids or whatever. Truly on the internet, Elotera Hot Cheetos Party, my Hot Cheeto girls. You know what I mean?
Huh?
They keep me on my
I'm
Hot
sorry,
Cheeto
what?
girls. I call them Hot Cheeto
Oh,
girls.
okay. You're fat. You're little.
Yeah, my little fan base. You know, like I don't know what you would. I don't know why I gave them that name. I would just think that would make sense.
Fan base, yeah.
Like
That's the
Hot Cheeto girls, like
your clients.
yeah. I tell them all the time, like my Hot Cheeto girls. You know what I mean?
I think Hot Cheeto. I think no, Hot Cheeto girls is better than saying
It's
clients. I
because
really
they
like
go
that.
off, bro. Like you can't mess with me either because te tiran la chancla, te arrastran.
You ever
te
done
dicen que
fried
estás
pickles?
feo. ¿Mande?
You ever done fried pickles with Hot Cheetos?
No. I've never really done things like that. It's just puro elote.
I think
We could try that, but I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. You have to do
Maybe
your
we
homework
could-
and we would have to do it together.
maybe we could partner up.
Yeah, for sure. Again, do it again. Yes,
Yeah,
always.
we could collab, and it could be like the rose pickles.
Something.
Rose pickles. I like that. Red rose pickles.
Well, I have a nacho supreme and it already looks like a rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Pretty.
already made that.
Oh, okay.
We gotta collaborate.
Okay. Well, so what am I bringing? The hot Cheeto dust?
Yeah. I have everything else.
Okay. Period. There for monetary gains.
For all the Hot Cheeto girls.
Yeah, for sure. They'll buy some. Well, I have a girl who buys elotes and she makes fried pickle, hot Cheetos, and mozzarella sticks, and amazing. But like we've switched on some real stuff. Like we've switched. I get that a lot too. Like, let's switch, and I'm like, hell yeah, yes, for sure.
What's the best thing you've traded for?
I'd prefer not to answer that on camera, because obviously it's something very Stop it.
And, okay, so let's switch to the topic. Do you have any regrets or anything that you would have done differently?
For what? Like my business?
In general.
In general?
Your business. We'll say your business first.
I don't know yet. I don't think I've hit like something so serious yet that it's like, I mean, maybe just the people around you, the people who you thought supported, like, you know, friends backstab you all the time and regular people problems. Like I was telling you, I don't want to touch about this subject on camera, so we could cut this, but I was telling you earlier about my best friend. Yeah. Like on my way driving here, I couldn't even enjoy the drive because my best friend sent me pictures of like scratches and bruises on her face. And it's like, those are problems that I deal with on a daily basis. Like bullshit, like stalker, weird shit, like, you know, everything that you could already, like, I always say it, like, I need a reality TV show. My life is fake, but I feel like we all live like this. Like, things have happened to us in our life that we're like, this has to be fake, right? Yeah. Like, I'm dreaming, like, this is not, you know what I mean? I feel like you have those surreal moments, like, but it can be so simple, because, like, for me, surreal moments, like, with graduating high school, that was one, for sure. It was so surreal. Like, I didn't think that I was going to be a Latina graduating 16 pregnant. Like, no, I thought stay-at-home mother, drop out of school. Like, I thought I was going to fuck up, and I didn't.
Yo,
you know?
I like really, how do you say this? I commend you for that. Mm-hmm. You know, because a lot of women, they drop out. They don't go through with it. I don't think so.
I feel like...
You don't think so?
Well, I mean, because I have friends and teen moms. Like, statistically speaking, you know, Latina mom that had 16 pregnant, whatever, I mean, they're not supposed to graduate high school.
Any race that has a baby, 16, 17, you know, before graduating, you know, is more.
To be honest, like some real sad shit. It was her freshman year of high school when I was pregnant. She stopped going to school to take care of my son. Yeah, her and my mom. His mom, the baby daddy.
Was that
like
fun?
Everybody.
Staying home?
No, it was serious. Like, I feel like she has her mental breakdowns, and I'm like, bro, go off. Like, you've been a mother as much as you've been an aunt and a sister and a daughter, and all things perfect.
Yeah, that's awesome. She's gonna be ready.
When did you have your kid?
I had my kid. He was born when I was 18.
Still high school now.
I was, yeah,
I had my daughter in college.
yeah.
I went to
It
school.
was
Like,
before
she
I
was in my
graduated,
So you took him to the ceremony.
and his mom was junior,
Mhm.
so she didn't finish school.
She hasn't finished school
So
to
I'm
this
saying-
day.
She can't. I feel like it's never too late
It's never
to
too
do.
late.
You can
No, I'm
always
not
win.
bashing
You can always
anybody.
eat. You
You
can
a
always.
you a
You just gotta
statistic.
get up and go and get it. Like
You just
honestly,
gotta do it.
yeah, you just gotta do it. Gotta find something you love and passionate about. Yes. Zooms in, puts a little. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta do it. I'm not bashing no moms. Like
No, I feel like some people it's really handed to them, and that's okay. Like I said, like I love that for you. Like I wish I could be Mantenida, and I wish I could, be.
shout out to Mantenidas.
Shout out to the Toxicos for working hard and giving everything. Yeah, because I've always had anything and everything I wanted. I felt like, unless it's like serious things like a house and a car that I have to go get myself, which is understandable. But anything.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. What about your future ideas?
It goes a long way. Like I think till I'm 80 years old, and I want to have a corn maze in Edinburgh.
I love it.
Donna's corn maze. Watch it. No, I'm just kidding. No, not even like that. I just feel like they're very traditional, and they only do what they have to. Like they're Elotera Cheetos. They only do what they got to do. But I want to do like Christmas festivals and like car this and marketplaces, and I want to.
You're into the car scene?
Of course, who isn't? What person that has green, red, and white in you does not love a fast car, a nice truck,
Me.
or this? Well, so you're just.
Big bikes.
That's cool. I like ATVs and bikes and stuff.
I won't get.
I like everything.
I won't get
I'll
in a
find
car.
an interest in anything. Like if you like it,
I like
support it
trucks.
cool.
He's a car. He wants to be the.
That's cool. I love that for you. I mean, for you. Cool. Well, I think like if you think about my son, think about the Elotera Hachiro's son. What is he gonna be when he's like 16? Y mami le da todo. When it's mommy's money.
He's gonna be the pickle Rick.
No, he's gonna be a tacuache. He's gonna be a truck guy. I would love that for him to find like interest in car building, building, construction. I feel like it's the American dream for a Latino.
No, yeah, for sure. I was just joking. Yeah, cars are amazing. Everything has to do with.
I feel like you could love something. Like, okay, you don't like cars or trucks, but you do like the McLaren and the Lamborghini, right? Like, that's nice. Like, imagine having that. Or a Maserati.
Yeah.
Nice.
I prefer the GT Ford Mustang.
That
GT40.
too. John Wick's car, bro. Buy it. Become that rich. Just buy a car.
Or Corvette.
Yeah, right.
I prefer more traditional,
John Wick.
cuss shit, not that foreign shit. American made.
Yeah.
My homie's the one that's mostly in the car scene.
That's awesome.
He fixes cars and shit.
What could you tell us? Do we sound dumb? Tell us something right now.
He's part of it. He's.
You're in a car crew, truck crew?
Nah, I'm just alone, just chilling.
Shout
I
out.
know, so long.
Shout out 5 Point Loud in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but hey, there you go. That's it. What's good? What's up? Hit them up.
How fast is your car?
Ladies, hot Cheeto girls that are single.
Hot Cheeto girls that are single.
Hey, the hot Cheeto girls, woo, dude. I love them, bro. They like.
Y'all want to
give me
go
life.
pick up some elotes in fashion with the motor roaring? Hit up 5 Point Loud.
Don't even like. I feel like on a daily basis I deal with that. Like earlier today.
But what? But see,
she was
your
loud revving your car. I'm
but
like,
your
dude,
son's
that's
gonna
okay.
be there doing
Pero
that.
ya voy a tener mi casa y the land of the Elotera. Vete para allá a patinar. Like, don't be patinando. We're also gonna own properties. I'm not gonna. It's not okay for him to go patinar in the apartments. I'll tell the tenants to call.
I had a deja vu about this right now.
Really? That means you're where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. I always
That's
thought
what they
that
say.
deja vus were like you dealt with that situation in your past life and you're just remembering of it. Maybe not the same
Maybe.
exact.
I mean,
But
I
the
feel like it
energy.
goes a lot of ways because I heard that too. But I most believe that when you have deja vu, it's because you're in the moment that you're supposed to be. Like you're right there.
I was supposed to meet that other.
Like when I have deja vu, sometimes it's supposed to
I was supposed to think about it.
go out.
No, yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's so fun.
I had an epiphany.
Guys, you need to hit them up. get with them.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm a big elote guy though myself, to be honest.
I need to give you like an MJ and like a pickle Rick and a
When
fruit
I
cup or something.
when I was in
Tostitos
Mexico,
preparados, algo.
I was in Mexico,
So not just
Tampico on
food.
vacation, and that elote guy was literally like from here to your car. And
Oh.
he would open. That was the corner. He would open like from 12 to like 10 p.m. at night. And then the 6 7 days that I was there, he would stay open till 2 a.m. Because I would be high as fuck chilling. And like, it would be like 1 in the morning. I would just be like, look, he'd be there. I'll go get an elote. And as soon as I would get my last elote, he would be like, ya es el último. I'd be like, I think that's it, bro. Yeah, okay, ya me voy.
I feel like
I'm out.
corn. I feel like corn is very American.
You
Like
f-
you do see it on the 4th of July.
You
Like
like
están haciendo
you like
el
the
elote
corn?
and then-
Hell yeah, nigga. You like the
Dude,
corn from
everybody
churches?
loves corn. Everybody loves corn. But what else do they love? Or what else do we love?
I
We
can
love
eat
spicy.
I can eat caldo without.
Well, no, there's some people that don't like corn. Like, trust me, like I've talked to some people and I'm like, dude, why don't you come out? And they're like, to be honest, Des, I really don't like corn. Like, if I go out to
Like
support you,
I
I'll
think
have
the
to buy
only way
something
I'll
else.
eat corn is elote en vaso.
I should have
But-
brought you that, but I didn't have no time for that shit. My friend,
She ain't got time for that shit, fool.
no, not like that. I'm telling you, I was literally putting on my lash last, my
Top Coat
last
Podcast.
lash, and I
I
opened
think we're
it.
gonna wrap it up.
We're done here. I'm gonna head out. No, I put on
I'm
my
a walk.
lash and I grab my phone and I look at it and I open it and it's my friend with bruises and scratches. And the corns were barely boiling. And I was like, dude.
What's going on?
Fuck.
So the elote started fighting back.
No.
No, I'm just joking.
You're making the girls laugh. They're having a good time.
No, but
Hey, thank you guys for having us. Yeah. I don't know if I said it already.
Nah, hell yeah, appreciate you reaching out and shit. This podcast is a trip, I ain't gonna lie. But we're having a lot of fun with it. It's getting a lot
Dude,
of
go off. Y'all
like I
better have like
said-
so much fun and invite me next time and all of
No.
that stuff too. Like, we could be here. We could be out there. Like, we could be there together, guys. It's fun. They're going to be showing Chi-Chi's.
We're gonna dance, guys. We're gonna get sturdy today. We're gonna get elote sturdy today.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give them the lote and they're going to get straight.
Yeah.
'Cause
We're gonna make a song for the Elotera and we're gonna do a dance.
we could use like the
Hit that hoe,
background
hit that hoe,
music,
hit that
you know,
hoe.
the one that the ice cream man uses.
Quiero que rebote. Pásame el elote.
Oh, I had made a song once.
Quiero que
and
rebote, pásame
I
el
flowed
elote.
some elote beat, but I don't know what it said.
Sorry.
You can't rap, bro, to that. You gotta rap about like something else. You can't rap about corn. I don't think so. Or eloterachos.
Roasting
How do you
these
put that in a
niggas.
rap?
Roasting these niggas like corn in a cup.
Sometimes I'm feeling torn, so I just eat corn. It makes me feel good, like if I just watch porn.
Oh, hey, it does give that satisfaction though. I mean, it does give that satisfaction though, because people will be like, "Bro, you made my day," and I'm like, "I made your day." That's weird.
This guy eats
But
elotes.
okay.
He eats elotes while watching porn.
I wouldn't. He's probably not the only one, right? I would say I don't know.
Not elotes, but yeah, I do watch porn. Yeah.
5 years from now, what do you see yourself right now? What do you?
Well, I hope at least already helping people out, having my YouTube channel, you know, a bigger following, obviously.
Bigger than us. Right?
Yeah, but just to give back, like I want to give job opportunities to like people like me, like moms who
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I only ever got hired by 2 jobs, McDonald's and the over there in Minnesota. I don't want to say their name. I don't want to say that company's name.
You don't want to shout them out.
No, ew. I mean, ew.
They still owe you a check?
No, do they? They probably do.
They owe you some overtime from that one
Maybe.
time that you worked, but they didn't mark the hours.
Yeah, probably.
See,
There's a lot. I mean, there's a
I
lot.
feel you on that because me personally.
No, it was just very like, you know,
Active.
like I understand
Wait, it was
people who work in the
construction?
rigs.
What was it?
When they're there like for 14 days, because it was like a 48-day job, so that's 2 months,
Damn.
and it's like 4 checks, and they're all over $1,000, and it's from 7 to 7.
So you're balling.
7 to 7 every day. The only day you have off is maybe Sunday, maybe.
Fuck that.
It's hard, and
Work
then
on-
in a cold place.
work on Sunday
I mean,
too.
they paid for our hotel and stuff, but it was cold.
Work.
Per diem, I don't think so. No, it was like I think like a
Oh,
migrant
because-
job, I'd say, right?
Yeah.
Because it was from
Was it seasonal?
it's peas and corn.
They will pay for housing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
stayed in a.
I mean,
hotel.
it could be seasonal.
It was
maybe
so
the
small. It's in Blue
factory,
Earth. I mean, if you Google Blue
450.
Earth, there's only one company
Corn.
there. So if you Google that, I'm pretty sure you'll find the company. But there's only one hotel too, and it's a nice hotel, and we stayed. That's where we were staying. They rented out like the porch
Shout out to the
because
hotel.
there's other like the other workers and the foremen and stuff. They live there in Minnesota. They're from Blue Earth. You know what I mean? I mean, shout out over there. I love it. I need to go back. I love it. I want to stay. Huh?
How many lakes?
Like 4, 5, like well, they're everywhere. You can literally walk to the park and there's like 6 different lakes.
I heard there's 10,000.
10,000 lakes.
10,000 lakes in Minnesota.
Wow, I wouldn't doubt it. We were in Blue Earth though. That's like an hour away from
Google that shit.
Memphis.
Shout out Memphis.
Something hard. I don't know.
Memphis.
That's Tennessee. I want them. What is it called? That like the Mall of America and all of that. How can I not remember it? It's because I was. You see this?
It's okay to not remember.
Abby, that's why I should be.
It's okay.
But yeah, it was super pretty.
America. I heard that mall before.
Yeah, and it's in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, and it's Blue Earth, Minneapolis. We were close to Illinois. We were like 45 minutes, and you were driving through back roads to get into the other state. Like we went to a party there, and it was.
How was that party?
Bro, nothing like us. Like, come on, like at least like our parties, like I don't know. We went, we parked, and we got up. No, like there was just one little.
Was it cold?
They were playing Kodak. Yeah, it was cold, but there was like, dude. To be honest, us Mexicans are really tiny, and you don't realize it till you're around people like that.
Oh no!
Because even the shortest girls of them, like I was looking up to her, and I feel like I'm tall. I'm 5'5", 5'4", I'd say. So I feel like I'm a tall girl, or even that I'm skinny, like it makes me look even taller. And they're bigger than you. Like they're just like big. I don't know.
Yeah, Mexicans are short. You don't realize.
We're little. Yeah,
till you
we're
get out of
tiny.
the valley, and then like you see white people tall as hell, black people tall as hell.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, oh shit.
I think we're like what, the second shortest race, because it's probably Chinese.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It was before Chinese, Japanese. I wouldn't doubt
Asian
it.
people. I mean, Asian people. Midgets is a race.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you could say that, Ari. You can't say it. Yeah, there's
Little
something.
people. Can you? No, you do not say midgets. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I don't think you could say that.
I'm sorry. I do not understand all of that.
I don't understand, but you just have to tell me if I know. Yeah, I do understand.
I don't know. I didn't
yes,
know.
There you go. I do understand. Sometimes I don't know. Most times I try to figure it out before I get in trouble.
I didn't know that.
Before I get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they've always scrutinized me for everything. Yeah. Well, like I'm not that big, that famous, but like the people
like
have
you
been
can't
out of me
cancel
before.
something that's not even out there. So we're chilling. We're good.
We're chilling, yeah. Oh, but that's what you say, and then later they're gonna be like, oh, 4 years ago, just because we make it, they're gonna be like, oh, 4 years ago he was saying this and that, and they'll like pick and pull apart everything that you say.
Well, now I know. So if I use it again, then y'all can get on.
Yeah, there you go.
Right,
but
we learn something.
You'll be too late. Yes, you'll be too late.
The more you know, you can insert that little clip. The more you know, clip.
The more you know, the more you grow, the more you learn, the more you earn. Let's go. So, what was your initial dream growing up? Like, what did you want to be growing up?
Artist,
like, the real
nurse, architect.
You can still do all that.
Well, yeah, of course, but no.
Do you want to do all that?
No, still? I want to like.
Yeah, like so. What's your dream now? What's your dream?
Just to change the world one elote at a time.
Hey, one elote at a time. You know what?
No, I just really want to inspire people because I feel like there's a lot of moms, there's a lot of kids, there's a lot of people like us.
So there's nothing
they
else
can
you want to
relate
pursue?
To us. No, of course. There's a lot of things that I want to pursue. I would love to get my license in real estate, and it's not to sell you a house; it's to buy and sell my house, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't like corn, but something made me pick it back up.
Oh, that's so cute.
Go for you.
Makes me feel love. You need it. You guys need it when it's warm. But y'all go over right at me. I'll go over. Y'all get a little bit.
Hell yeah! Well, right now I'll edit like the smoke coming out of it, so it can look like it's fucking roasted.
So it can look like it's still warm.
You make your elotes outside or inside?
Inside. It's very whitewashed. Very American. It's like the Mexican recipe, like what you see in street corn in Mexico, but it's
the white vibe.
Yeah, white vibe. All products at your local grocery store. Walmart, HB.
This is good shit.
Elote people, comment down below. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite elote? Tell them what to order. Tell them what to order.
My homie moaned, so that
Dude,
means it's
did
good.
y'all see how everybody was excited for me to be on here with you guys? Like I knew that it was like so low key, like super chill vibes.
Guys,
But that for everybody was so excited for me. I was like, man,
this
bro.
girl is freaking badass. I never heard of her. I did not know there was such a badass elotera in the Valle.
I tell everybody, dude, on my TikTok, I always say your favorite elotera. I posted stories before coming here, like when I was on the phone with. Yeah, and I was posting stuff because I knew I had to post something like that I was on my, because they'll know, like, yeah, she's already on her way over there, whatever.
You knew you were gonna kill this shit.
And then whenever I did, I prepared myself this whole moment.
Were you looking in the mirror like?
No, I just, like I said, I really love, like, if I could do what you guys are doing right now, I can't, right? I'm waiting for my daughter to get at least 1 year older, like, you know, to put them in sports and they have their own vibe going on, that I could really focus on, like, sitting down, editing, recording.
No, yeah, this is awesome. Shout out my homies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys help each other, like, edit and all that stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I know the basic outline. Like, you could pull up your stuff and I'm gonna know what you're doing. But can I, like, sit there and, like, I can. But I'm still, elotes are there. There's stuff that's not on the menu that, like, I need to make. I want to put on the menu, and you know what I mean.
What was it? The red rose pickles.
Oh yeah, he wants to add his pickles, guys. So
if you want to say G rose pickles,
like I would even want like my elote store to open so that I can have everybody else's dulces enchilados. Like I want to have a variety of like 4 different dulces enchilados, and then like you know all this stuff. I don't want to be a raspa stand, like nothing like that for sure.
Pickles with
fried chamoy pickles.
Right?
That could be yours.
Well, you just gotta add the chamoy, but you can make it special by making your own chamoy. You know what I mean?
We could even do the.
But are you guys sure you want to get down in the kitchen? Like what? Do you know what you're talking about?
Mozzarella sticks, but with the hot Cheetos.
It's already been done, bro.
No, but I'm saying we could do it better. No, we're gonna do it better.
I can do it for fun because I feel like everybody does their own thing, and I really specialize in Minecraft, and I have more coming that's not compared to anybody else's. So why am I gonna?
I'll just. You know,
but
it'll
I
be
want
my
to be
shit.
like I want it like I'm down. Like no's not.
Just bring the.
If you hear no,
Cheetos.
if someone's telling you no, you're talking to the wrong person.
Huh?
If someone is telling you no, you're talking to the wrong person.
Exactly, but you don't want yes men either around you.
Well, no, not either. It's like I saw something today that was like, if you're a giving person or if you're like a generous person, you gotta know your limit or when to stop because takers don't have limits. You know what I mean? Like you gotta limit yourself as much as you want to. Yeah. Like you gotta as a giver, you gotta limit yourself because the takers, they don't have limits. They just, you know.
Well, that's pretty lame. You takers need to know when the fuck to chill out.
Well, yeah, but they probably don't even know that they're takers. The only way you separate the two is when you are a giver, is when you're up there, you know, when you got it done, and I don't know.
Well, you know, you reap what you sow, you get what you give.
Mm-hmm.
But don't give too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do on your free time? Any hobbies?
Like just my kids and stuff. Like it's either elotes or kids, you know. But I do a lot to keep up on my page. Like they want raffles, they like lives.
Social media.
They like posting TikToks. Like I want to grow my following on TikTok right now so that I could start going live. And I
gotta do my homework.
So like it was always going up, and then right now like it's at a pause, and I literally need like 25 more followers, and I'm like, what's going on?
It's at a pause.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you at again?
What do you mean?
You said it was at.
Like I'm like 25 more followers away from being able to go live on TikTok, like from the 1,000. Like I get more likes. Like my likes are up there. It's just my follows are not. My likes, my views are up there.
I think I made a TikTok like a year.
Went viral or no?
And I don't even think I remember the login or nothing.
I think TikTok's cute though.
Shout out to the homegirl. Make sure y'all go follow her on TikTok. Help her get that following she needs.
No, I'm pretty sure when this airs, it's gonna surpass quickly.
TikTok, all the people on TikTok, go check out the elotes and the awesome shit she has to offer.
It's under La Elotera.
So I had some questions to your friends. I thought they were gonna be in the camera.
Well, do you want to answer them off camera? Can you guys answer them off camera?
It's better if they're in camera.
I take off my phone.
If they don't want to be on the screen.
That if you don't want to be in it, it's cool.
Yeah, you don't have to. But
You want to be
What's
in it?
what's
Go ahead, give her the mic. Give her the mic.
Look, just talk. Just answer their questions. I'll stay right here. Here, look, I can hold it. Go.
what's one of y'all's biggest pet peeves? Like something that bothers y'all the most. Like it could be like men or like what men do or something. Something you don't really like. Something you don't like bad. Like dude, chill the fuck out.
Something that really grinds your gears.
Grinds your gears, yeah.
What really grinds your gears? I'd say like mean people. To me, it's mean people. Like, oh, I gotta do that. Like yesterday, I was
Why you
somebody
gotta be so
who had like this stank ass body language and this and that, and I was like, why do you gotta be like that? Like,
Yeah.
for example, I'm trying to get them to answer.
Well, that was like the lightest one. I have some pretty crazy ones. So
Answer you, Annie. What is your? Give us examples first. I need no answer.
Shoot it.
What's your biggest peeve?
That mean people. Like just like don't get me wrong. I think every girl likes a mean guy. Like, you know, we want the meanest person in the room, whatever, but like you still have to be nice, kind hearted, sweet hearted, gracious, generous. You know what I mean? All these things.
Sometimes I find myself being too nice. Like I
Yeah,
used
you
to be
gotta
mean.
stop.
I
You
used to
gotta
be mean.
stop. No, because I was really I used to be mean too, and then I was really nice.
And then I realized like, you know, you gotta put
This
yourself in
world's
their
not
shoes.
good to you just because you're a nice person. People are not nice. People are not nice.
But I'm not too nice where I'm blinded. Like I see it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I'm out of here.
What were your other ones?
Before we wrap it up.
What's one embarrassing story you have from high school that nobody knows?
Me? Them? Y'all have a story?
One embarrassing one. I'll tell y'all mine.
Go.
No, first one.
It's because I don't think I have one. I was always like mad and mean.
There's gotta be one. Well, actually, mine's in middle school, but I guess it applies to. What about middle school? Yeah, but
Well, no, like I remember one time when I was in elementary, I wore big pants to school, and when I was bending down to get breakfast, my pants fell off. And the teacher like saw it, she helped me, and she got a safety pin. I was in like kinder, but I still remember it. Nobody saw, but I feel like everybody saw. I don't know. I don't know why my pants were so big. We were always so skinny and tiny. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the pants were volando. Yeah. You don't? Well, it's because he was saying his pet peeve so that you guys could answer yours.
No, it's okay. Come.
That was lame. They're more outgoing than this, I swear. You should watch our lives.
No, maybe look the second.
Next time when you're watching the
second
lives,
podcast, y'all need to come on.
for
Like
sure.
the next one, right?
Are y'all done?
All right.
Yeah, I feel like they are what make a lot of me too.
So my story, which I'll just say it, like I wasn't gonna say it, but I'll say it because I think it's pretty funny. I was in workshop class where like we were cutting
Like your
wood.
extracurricular.
Yeah, it was like we would cut wood or we would weld. It was
Okay.
pretty cool in middle school. Like we had that. Not that many schools.
Yeah,
had
they
that.
don't because we don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, not
We
that
had
many
art and dance.
Shout out
and
McLean
Avid,
ISD because
I mean-
it was De Leon Middle School, and
We
so I
did that
really
in
had
high
to
school.
pee. Like I had to pee super bad. Like like I was like my bladder was about to fucking, and then I really held it for a long time. I don't know why. I forgot.
You're probably all shy, kid. All like something.
No, I wasn't. I'm probably more shy now. It's weird. I reversed. But
Anyways,
yeah. But I went to the restroom and it was like occupied. And then like he comes out like too late, so I didn't make it to the toilet and I peed myself. But it was the last class.
that's
So it's
cool.
okay. I didn't have to have like wet pants the whole day. But I'm in middle school.
I've always been the type of person to like, if I would have seen your pants wet and people were like, oh, he peed, I would have been like, no.
I told everybody though.
I'm like, there's a rational explanation. He dropped water. Like, it's water. No one's going to be walking around with pee. You know what I mean? Like, I always gave a rational explanation for like, or a stain. I'm like, they sat on something, you know, like, algo.
Yeah. Shout out that way of thinking because a lot of people are fucking dicks. But no, everybody
Don't get me
understood.
wrong.
I
I'd be
think
like, they
somebody.
did pee, right? Like, they probably peed. And I'd be like, nah,
It's
dude.
funny.
Come on. They had to have wet themselves, right? Because if I would have peed, you wouldn't let me. Or I don't know. I'm just always like,
I think I put my pants like in elementary when I was like in first grade.
I feel like everybody has their shit stains. Has their shit stains. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Caquita.
Because, like, I would sit here and be like, oh, like, I don't think when I was little, like, I had shit stains on my canzones. But I have kids. And I wash their canzones. And it's like,
So you've always just been like perfect?
what the fuck? No. Hey. Relax.
With your.
No, I would always just
One
try.
and
Like,
two?
I feel like it's very Mexican to be like, oh, your daughters have to fit this image. You know what I mean? Don't cuss, drink, smoke, get your license, graduate, don't have kids. Like, I mean, I went a little bit off the rails, but I was always like good. You know, I was always nice, kind of. Always had good intentions. I was never like trying to kill anybody. Trying to kill anybody or do anything, you know, rob someone or hurt anybody. So,
Yeah. Okay. So I think, what advice would you give anybody starting a business, starting anything they want to do?
anything that you want to do, I would tell you that, first of all, you need to get in the mentality that you're going to be an entrepreneur. That's one. And what that means, that's, even though it sounds like a small title, in a way it is a big title, because you have to hold up these standards. And if you're going to do something and you're consistent and you're going to see good days, you're going to see bad days. And just accept them for what they are. Like, it's just a bad day, not a bad life. You know what I mean? So keep going. If you really love it, keep doing it. Like, there's enough love, space, and room for everybody. So if you're going to make it, you're going to make it because of you and not because of whatever, you know, or how hard you work or your brand or your business or whatever. That's why for me, it's like two things. It's like, it's Desiree and there's Elotera hot Cheetos. So if you don't like Desiree, you could like the Elotera. Or you don't gotta like the Elotera, but you could like Des.
But
like,
you're gonna respect the grind.
Yeah. No, everybody does. Like, I really don't have an issue with being disrespected. But it's because I'm very like real too.
Understand that there's people
like, I know that there's people.
elote.
Yeah, and I accept that. Like, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I can make you nachos. Or you know what? You don't have to have anything for me at all. But you would drink a Coke, right? Let's take a shot. I love this Coke. Coca-Cola satisfies me enough.
Take a shot for me. What's a message you have for these people before we close it out? Anything you have to say?
Well, I don't know about these people, but if I could talk directly to anybody that's on my page watching here, like me, you guys.
Anybody watching, yeah.
I love them so much and I appreciate them. And if they didn't love me and support me and show me that they wanted to see me doing these things, I wouldn't be here with you guys right now. So I'd be like, me miro como pendeja, like, why am I talking to you? But when I shared it, I didn't think it was going to be a big thing. Like, I thought my sister and my in-laws, and we were just all going to care for it as family. But everybody chimed in and was like, and I'm like, yes, let's go. Let's go off. Let's see what damage I could do over here. Like, I wanted to see what I could bring up jumping over here real quick. As much as I get back walking away. Because even whether it would be less or more from you guys, it's one eye. Like, any publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? One eye, two eye. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys reach out to people here in Mission, and there's probably people that don't know who I am. Can't buy elotes, but will support me on TikTok.
Well,
or Instagram.
I didn't know who you were, but now that I know,
I feel like a lot of people tell me that.
Really,
but then I meet the people that know who I am, and they're like, when I started watching you and I was this with you, like, I thought you were like this, you were mean or stuck up. And I'm like, dude, I love everybody. I'm so humble. I'm so nice. I'm so kind, caring, whatever you want to call it, right? Yeah. I just feel like everybody has a purpose in life, and we all gotta be nice. Just be nice to each other. You make everybody else's life easier.
Be nice, and your business will flourish in many ways that you never thought possible. You'll be up.
Very inspirational.
And if you watch this podcast, you are guaranteed for success.
What's something you want? What's something you want the people out there to know about you? A little message of what you got going on. A little final. Little something of your life. What you want them to know about you. Just a little final.
I want them to know that I'm me. I'm a regular person. I'm based off from home. I'm a real person, because I feel like some people, and it's also because I'm very young too. Like, I'm 24, and I feel like a lot of people don't take me serious, because I've had opportunities with like people. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. But I've had opportunities of everything, and it's like they're like, I don't know, like, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, why are you? No, come on, we gotta do this. It's gonna work, you know. And it's like nobody. That's why I gotta get up and go do it for myself because they nobody, like nobody believes in an entrepreneur's crazy ass dream. Let's be real. And if you do, when you do find somebody that really does, like, you gotta make sure that
Yeah.
y'all are good on ends because people are hurtful, mean, and evil. You know, they rob you, whatever. They do it for their benefit, but you got to make sure that they're.
And then you get it going, and then they're like, "Hey, I've always you're doing it." Nah, motherfucker, you
They
believe in me,
didn't
bitch.
mess with me back then, but now they're attracted.
Yeah, now they want to come
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, I always knew you were gonna make it."
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm like, well, everybody
But
always
you want
tells
an
me.
elote?
No, whoever talks to me, like I'm over here, like I always second guess and question if I'm gonna make it. Like everybody watching this right now and all this, they always reassure me. Like they're like, no, like the way I said it with you, I was like, if we make it, when we do, and you're like, no, when we do. That's the way that I am. I'm like, if we are behind closed doors with the cameras off with them, I'm like, we're gonna make it. We're already famous again. Like we're
growing every
animals,
day.
right?
Every day we're
But like
growing.
up, like from whatever, like I'm like, you know, whatever, and like
We're
my
apex
platform,
animals.
the people who love me and support me are always like, no, you're gonna make it. Like we see you there. Like we can't wait till you're there. Like you're gonna get it. You're gonna. We all are.
Yeah, I see you going places.
Yeah.
Just keep.
Well,
that
I see you
energy up.
guys too, though, too, because like I feel like your hard, like your work, that doesn't just go anywhere. Like it's on the net forever.
Yeah.
If it don't blow up now, watch it blow up.
Yeah, no, for sure. I
Just
know
keep
we're gonna.
working
I
for
know
it.
years from now we're gonna look at these podcasts and like kind of cringe a
Cringe.
little bit.
Yes. I know.
But you start
It's okay.
somewhere, so
I'm gonna be back with like lip injections, BBL, all that. Yeah. Probably the whole thing. The whole thing.
the whole enchilada.
Not really, but really. Like yeah, but nah.
Hey, big shout out to the Elotera guys. Shout out
That's
to the homegirl Desiree for pulling up all the way from Edinburgh, guys. She made the 35-minute drive to come be out here to.
They drive 45 minutes for me. So like I was like, yeah, I'll go.
Big shout out to the homegirl. This is episode what 7? Episode 7 already. This is episode. Episode 7, guys, of Golf Coast Podcast featuring La Lotera Hot Cheetos, guys. Make sure y'all
Guys, let
go.
us know if you want to see us again.
Yeah, let
I
us
would
know.
be more than happy.
Make sure y'all go follow her on all social medias.
10 years from now, they're pulling up at my house, fucking pranking me,
Hey,
seeing
remember
my
that?
Tesla and shit.
They'll be like, hey, remember last time you said that in
It
10
all
years?
started with the podcast.
But y'all tune in, guys, to the most exclusive podcast in the 956, guys. Round of applause for the homegirl, La Lotera, Hot Cheetos.
Round of applause for you guys. Thank you for having me.
But stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned, guys. We got a lot more guests on this show coming up soon. And shout out to the homegirl. She's fully
I'm here to
open.
stick around. Opportunities are there. I mean, we're out here.
She's
We're
available.
working.
What are your hours like? What are your hours like?
Well, you gotta go follow my Elotera page, La Elotera Hot Cheetos on Facebook.
Okay, so
Because I sell from home.
Yeah, plug yourself in real quick.
Well, on Facebook, my name is Desiree LEHC, but it stands for La Elotera Hot Cheetos. And then my Facebook group is La Elotera
I was
Hot
wondering
Cheetos.
what that was.
Yeah, no,
'Cause I
that's
saw
not my
it
real last name. Yeah, no.
Lick. I was
Yeah.
like, lick. Lech.
Wanna lick?
Leak.
Yeah, and then I think, yeah,
So
from
it's an
there you can
acronym.
find me everywhere because I post my content, like my Instagram stuff, my this, my
So
that.
Desiree DESIREE
Mm.
L space LEHC
Mhm.
La Elotera Hot Cheetos. It's an acronym.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Big shout out also to my host, co-host, not my my co-host.
He carried the whole show. Where were you?
Hell yeah. I was doing my thing.
That's the way they tell them when they work. They're like, where was Desiree this whole time? Y'all been making that look.
technical difficulties internally.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ate a lot this morning and made my stomach hurt.
Why would
wasn't
you do
yours.
that? Why would you
I
do
told
that?
him.
That's so sad. You know, I see people make elotes on the internet and they're so sad. Like, ni le ponen
I took like what, like one
mantequilla,
vegetable?
mayonesa,
Like 4.
no limon. They're like queso, mayonesa, y los hot Cheetos. And I'm like,
I think it was old corn, to be
Trash.
honest. But appreciate everybody who stayed tuned to the
still
end.
going
Yeah.
I need to give you an envaso. Because, like, I know your braces too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 100% sure we're going to Hey, do y'all go out? I'm pretty sure we're gonna see you guys like at Fuego and DT and stuff. We're hugging
Shit.
each other all the fucking
We're
time.
out everywhere. You guys tell us y'all gonna be at. We'll pull up.
Well, we'll be there if
For real,
they
cause no,
want
like
us
we
there.
hang out, Like I'm a mom, but they give me my like.
Yeah.
I guess because I'm a single parent, they
you're-
don't.
yeah, you're
They don't
organized.
scrutinize me like, oh, you gotta be a mom.
Your
They're
life
like,
is
no, we
organized,
got you,
basically.
baby.
Yeah, you need to have
Support.
Yes, balance.
You need support,
Me
nigga.
apasivo, like I haven't gone out in a while now, but
What are your go-to spots? Fuego? You already said
well,
it.
no, like it used to be downtown because like that's it's because we're dumb. We hang out with people that are younger than us, and oh, I didn't bring my ID. My ID's not in yet, and all this. And it's like we want to be at Uptown, 21 and over, lit. That's where I want to be. But I'm over
You
here
need to show that
entertaining these
finger.
dumb fucks like DT. No, I'm just kidding. DT's also a scene because I've been going there since I was young. Like, I mean, I had my son at 16.
This is the thing though.
I had my son at 16. So
DT
best believe I was going out at 17. I didn't have an ID. I was there.
DT's DT. DT will always be.
But at
DT.
the same time, I
people
guess
talk
because I had
shit.
my son that I grew up mom, like I guess I looked it to, because my parents would take me with them. Or I got an ID at 17, 16 right away. And you can go in anywhere with your ID. They just mark you.
Because
So I was always at the scene.
I've been going to DT since I was like 14, 15. But it's because I started making music real early.
Well, I was not that young.
So I've been
17.
I'll be going to shows and stuff like that. But like, I guess that's why people talk shit, because a lot of people go at a very young age. You're gonna be with a bunch of like chavalones, little kids.
It's because it's like kind of. I mean, it's kind
But I
of.
mean, now you got Uptown,
It's a
so
lifestyle, bro.
it just depends what you want to do.
You're gonna hear me in the mic right later.
You go to Fuego.
And Uptown is where it's at. And I mean, I think Fuego's lit. For real. Like on Fridays, I love Fuego point blank period. Like I'm a Mexican.
BYOB.
We zapatear, I know how to dance, whatever. BYOB,
I just
bro.
learned how to
you
dance.
take your whole ice chest.
I just learned how to dance, but
You take your own ice chest and you have the most fun.
Demonstrate for us.
Like, and all the girls are
bachata,
pretty and they're
cumbia,
just,
tejano.
yeah. That's why he doesn't do TikTok. He doesn't dance. Well, I don't dance either. I'm
Look,
not that
before
good.
I did music, I
But I'm
really
alright.
wanted to be a dancer, and I was actually pretty good. But
Show dance move.
I think we'll have to wait for that one. I think we'll have to wait.
Do you have a dance move? A what?
Did you see it?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And
So I think we're done here. Shout out to La Elotera. This is Golf.
I
Coast
tried my
Podcast.
best. So I hope this is not like boring.
It's an hour and a half.
You did-
That's not bad.
Okay. Awesome.
You tried your best, but
Yeah, I think I did.
that's what matters the most.
And that's what you're supposed to come here and do. Try your
Yeah.
fucking best, because it's the most exclusive podcast in Napa City.
Yeah, I
I
told y'all
can't wait to
stories.
see where they go. Like, I
We
really
don't
can't.
discriminate though.
I'll put my
If you
Bitcoin on
suck, it's all good.
I'll put my Bitcoin on.
All right, man. We're out of here. The most exclusive podcast in the RGV is Golf Coast Podcast.
Yay, yes.
Hey, don't forget,
Thank you for
guys.
having us.
Make sure y'all follow La Lotera on all platforms. Golf
I'll be
Coast
there.
Podcast,
You don't
YT
have to.
Pat, NFS G-Rose, and the homie.
Follow
Baldo.
them. Hachio girls. Follow them. Get them a girlfriend.
5 Point Loud.
The homie 5 Point
They're
Loud.
toxicas. I'm telling you right now. They're bad.
They're bad, right?
They like Hachitos and cheese. What can
my
you expect?
favorite.
Hot Cheetos for breakfast.
They better not. I think there's boundaries you don't cross.
That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, that's like you got to be in 8th grade to be doing that.
Trying to be quiet.
You down though? You ever ate Hot Cheetos before?
I'm
I
down.
think we've
as
all
fuck.
eaten Hachitos at 80.
Hey, shout out all the Hot Cheetos out
Motherfucker.
there.
high
Shout out all the Hot
You
Cheetos,
traded
Hot
it once
Cheetoqueros
with
out
Gatorade?
there.
Remember when
You
you were in
did?
school and you had takis and like you were just like the boss? Everybody wanted a taki.
Nah, I remember when
Or
you were
gum?
when you were in
Your
school.
chips, your gum.
You
Well, I
have
sewed chips in school. I had my son when I was 16. I didn't have a job. So I'll go to Sam's, get the stuff, buy candies, buy. Guys, stop the podcast. We can hop off the podcast and talk.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, we can stop it, but we'll chop it.
Okay.
But we can turn it off.
you need to cut it. Hey, but big shout out to
It's
everybody
'cause
for
you guys already did
today.
your outro.
I give you a round of applause for yourselves right now. Round of applause.
For everybody.
Stay
round of
tuned.
applause.
Stay tuned, guys. We got plenty more episodes this year. We're gonna be trying to do like 2 weekly. Oh, okay, cute.
My finger's broken, so I can't do that.
What's that song called? From Fuerza Regia? Bebe.
Quiero comerte yo todos los... Hey, hold on. When we get
Quiero comerte tú
todos los días.
Quiero
Me
comerte
enamoraba
todos los
solo
días.
querer-
Quiero comerte como un elote.
Todos los días. Me enamoraba con todos los Cheetos.
Hey, but stay tuned, guys. We have some more special guests and big appreciate the homegirl pulling up and taking the time to be out here, guys. So make sure y'all support, and we'll catch you guys next time on the most exclusive podcast in 956 Gulf Coast Podcast. Que no se los olviden. Shout out to Scarface porque
Leave a
todavía
like, subscribe, drop your comments, let us know. Give us love. We want to know.
nosotros también andamos por todos lados, guys. So stay tuned. Let's get it.
The word is yours, lady.
Chiro ladies.
Hachito lady.